What up, gamers? Fencer here, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. So yeah, big reveal here in the screen, big spoiler, so look away if you don't want to see it. But yeah, pretty much, Misha is Mikhail, or the watchmaker, and he gave us two gifts, the first one being the pocket watch, and the second one is his hat, which I assume that's when we're gonna become the Harmony Trailblazer. I mean, the hat that we saw back on Mikhail's body, like that's the same hat that we've been seeing this whole time as the Harmony Trailblazer. And kind of interesting. I do wonder why, because I don't know the reason why. I don't know. But I wonder why they gave us the Harmony Trailblazer like right after the whole Bellabog thing. I think that's when I got it. But yeah, I wonder why. I'm kind of like wondering about that because, I would be fine with just like trying to obtain this naturally, in the story.
Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door and enter the long dream of an old man.
What choice?
I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
Okay, are we just like about to see like his whole life story?
All right, everyone. Let's make a decision.
What's the decision?
Although I don't think anyone will have any objections.
Oh, this? I mean, this is mainly going back to the... I object. I want to choose this.
Oh, come on, stop joking at a moment like this. We've come this far. Surely there's no other option than moving forward.
In that case, the vote stands at 2-1. Then let's proceed together to the end of this stream and tell Mikhail our decision.
I don't really understand the decision. Like, what do we have to choose? Like, I know the decision we had to choose back at, with Sunday. I don't know about this. Okay, I'm not even sure. That's cool, man. We had, like, the name, like, the meaning of Sunday, but also Misha here, too. So cool with the reveals.
Mikhail, where are you going?
Okay, so this is a flashback.
Someone has to step up and save Lushaka.
Like the real story, I guess.
Me, Misha?
Okay, so it's like Misha, kind of more like a nickname. Okay.
Please don't go. And if you must, please take me with you. Don't leave me alone.
Even without me, you know how to proceed forward, brave Captain Misha. The compass is waiting for you. Haven't you always wanted to be a better adventurer than me?
Now go, board that train and start your journey.
Where are you going, Mikhail?
I'm going to clean the floor in the parlor car. I've promised the conductor.
Wait, first tell me, did you fix this watch?
Yeah?
I know what it looked like before. Its chain was broken, the back case torn, and the marks on the dial all worn out. How did you manage to fix it?
Well, it's hard to explain, but I knew it could be fixed. It's the hands, Mr. Amundsen. Its hands were intact and pointing in the right direction, so I knew there would be a way to fix the rest.
I see. You'll work with me from now on. Haven't you always wanted to tinker with this train? You're its mechanic now. As for the conductor, I'll do the talking.
But I only know how to fix watches.
Don't worry. You've got what it takes. I'll teach you what you need to know.
Where are you going, legwork? It's time to head to our next stop. I'm staying in Astana with Rosalina and Tiernan.
Man, he went from like such a light voice to now a man.
I see. This place reminds you of home.
And also, he sounds more confident now.
The people of Astana have only achieved a tiny victory and still have a long way to go towards true freedom. Hanunu needs us. Don't worry, not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if I leave the Express, our path of Trailblaze will continue.
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't stay on the Express forever. leave in peace, my friend. And, take this with you.
This is Mr. Amundsen's hat. But why?
Oh. Is that where the real hat came from?
When he departed, he said he would leave it to his best student. Well, I suppose the time has come. Farewell, Legwork. Take care of Tiernan and Rosalina. And don't forget to write to us.
I really like just the story going on behind this hat. It's just being passed on down to like the next in line, which, you know, is gonna be me.
Where are you going, Watchmaker?
Don't worry, Micah. Just going on a little trip. Someone has to be at the forefront of the interstellar frontier, and I'm the only former nameless in Penacony. So why can't it be me?
Because you're all we have. Have you forgotten about Tiernan? The cosmos is way more dangerous now. What will happen to Penacony if we lose you too?
But what will happen to Penacony if we don't find a way out? Tiernan. How could I ever forget him? I've spent countless sleepless nights asking myself why I didn't go with him back then. We Nameless won't stop. Don't worry, Micah. It's just a matter of getting back to my old profession. Just wait for me to come back. But if, and it's a big if I don't come back in one piece, then you'll become the next Watchmaker.
Okay.
Where are you going, old man?
Gallagher is here now.
Oh, you're here.
Answer my question. What are you up to?
Relax, Gallagher. I just came up with a great idea. Wanna hear it?
Oh, come on. Aren't all your ideas just ways to get yourself killed? I may be blunt here, but you're the last remaining hero in Penacony. If you die too, the secret of Stellaron will go to the grave with you.
Yes. I'm afraid there's no way out in Penacony, so I'll have to consider alternatives beyond Asdana. We'll organize a festival using the Watchmaker's legacy as a facade, and send invitations to the entire cosmos to gather people here.
So, a desperate struggle against the family?
Desperate? Don't we have you here, my friend? This task is challenging, but what hasn't been challenging for us along the way? Well, whatever you do, remember, make sure to send an invitation to the Astral Express.
Misha! Where are you going?
Everyone's just wondering where he's going.
Oh, it's you, Clocky.
Man,
Take me to Dreamflux Reef.
it's getting older and older.
Last night, I had a long dream about the day we met. I want to write down that dream.
Write it down? Why?
That is interesting. So he was more of a... He definitely sounded more of an adult and not like old when he told us when he told Gallagher to send the invitations. Which, you know, that's like sometime before the beginning of this game, right? Yeah, he like I'm guessing that took like maybe combining the... Like, I'm not sure when they got the invitation, but I'm guessing it's before the Herta space station, so like counting the Herta space station, and then Belobog, and then the Lafu. I mean, if I were to... Like, how long would that even be? Because it feels like, in a way, maybe it's just like a couple of months, or maybe a few months. Maybe at most like half a year or a year.
Oh, so I won't forget it. Do you remember how you got your name, Clocky?
It just sounded like he just aged so fast within that time frame, you know?
Of course. You told me that when you were a kid, you lived in a room full of clocks. Those wall clocks and pocket watches grew up with you and we're your best friends.
Yes, but what I didn't mention was there's a funny misunderstanding behind it. I was a kid, and there was always a special pocket watch in my memories. It was with my grandpa, guiding him on his sea voyages and leading the way in his every adventure story. I wanted to have a pocket watch like that too. And that's when you appeared in my dream.
Yeah. Every night, we boarded the compass and set sail together.
And that's where he got the memories of sailing.
But you know what? It wasn't until the day my grandpa gave it to me that I realized it wasn't a pocket watch at all. It was a compass. So your name should have been Compassy, and the watchmaker is just a nameless.
Man.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So, where to next?
Take a rest in the moonlight.
I don't think I'll be going anywhere else.
Yeah, dude, this whole story is fascinating so far. Like, I know I had my issues with the Aventurine story, but other than that, like, everything else has been so amazing. Rest under the moonlight. I just realized now, where the heck is Boots Hill? Wait, when does he, like, come into the story again? I'm guessing at the last second? What if, like, it's a thing where, like, you know, we're fighting the final boss, and then we're about to lose, then suddenly Don Hung and Boots Hill come in to save the day. That'll give us, like, our chance to breathe and fight again. I can maybe see that. Oh, the body's gone.
I've traveled far enough. It's time for a little break.
Oh. So, we'll set out again. When you're rested?
Oh, this is still in the past. I thought they chose my Misha. I thought, you know, the last thing I said was my Misha. But no, it's a story Misha.
No, I'll stay here. And then, this is where it ends.
This is... where it ends? What do you mean, Misha? You told me that the trailblazing expedition would never end.
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, it's up to you to decide your next destination.
My next destination? What's that supposed to be? I've been following you, Misha. You're acting weird today. If you're feeling down, we can just do what we usually do. With the clockwork.
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream. So, do you know what clockwork actually is?
I'm not quite sure.
Well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go. That happens in this dreamscape and beyond. But don't worry. Everyone goes through moments of uncertainty and hesitation. Eventually, they gather the courage to make bold decisions, whether it's calming, happy, angry, or sad. All they need is a little nudge to take that step toward where they truly belong. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the Trailblaze.
Oh, cutscene time.
Clocky's hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness.
There's the hat.
But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands. Always pointing ahead.
Man.
This is where my journey ends. From now on, it is your path to walk.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Trailblazing means taking paths your predecessors forswore, and venturing even further.
Oh, this is where we're back in the present.
The Penacony in Mikhail's dreams does not belong to Order.
Oh my gosh. Is that Jipe? Oh, dude, this is where you get the hat?
I can't believe that Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or perhaps the bond between you is so strong that it even impresses an Eon?
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
If that's the case, on behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm extending a formal invitation to all of you. I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And, of course, you won't be in the audience, but on center stage, since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake. Let's draw a conclusion there. In all fairness, if you truly believe in Akavili's path, then show me their courage and determination.
Are we gonna fight? Oh, there we go. But it's got converted to the Shadow of Harmony 1. Okay. We got a copy. Let me just really quick, let me go ahead and just apply that already, since I've been using the Trailblazer this whole time. Alright. Eidolons? Oh, I only got one? How do you get the others? After using skill for the first time, recover 1 skill point.
Unknown to each other, yet united in purpose, we make the same choices.
Is that really the Trailblaze voice, man? I guess the new one, I assume. Jeez. It's so weird to hear. Alright, let's go. We'll just talk to anyone.
Does that mean he wants to fight us during the Charmony Festival?
I'm afraid so.
This is weird. Aren't Arc villains usually plotting some dirty conspiracy in the end? But he actually said something like, "In all fairness." Could it be that he's underestimating us?
Well, in my opinion, Sunday is deeply committed to his own philosophy and genuinely wants to prove that the Order is right. I sensed a strong conviction and a desire for dominance in him. Maybe he won't accept the outcome unless he wins fair and square. That's why he'll give it his all in the upcoming battle.
I flexed too hard with my swag. Guess now I have to pay my dues, huh?
You. Every time an important moment arrives, you hesitate. We've even dealt with a Lord Ravager of the Destruction, so a follower of the Order won't be a big deal.
Anyway, we can't leave the Stellaron unchecked. This is about trailblazing a bright future for Penacony and fulfilling Mikhail's and his predecessors' long-cherished wishes. Now that we've taken up the mantle, we can't afford to fail them.
However, the same applies to the Order. Their plan didn't materialize overnight, and they have the profound collective consciousness of the planet of festivities behind them. A desire to dream, to slumber and escape reality. All those hidden emotions have given birth to the sweet dream of the Order. They've harnessed the will
entire planet to create an Eon. This confrontation is far more complicated than a simple power struggle. To secure Penacony's future, fighting on the stage alone is not enough.
What do you mean? Are you not coming with us?
I believe Firefly is trying to say that she's heading off to another battle.
Mm-hmm. Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring unforgettable rewards. Even though the script he gave me only had a few lines, I couldn't ignore them. Because one of the lines said, "I'll experience death 3 times in the land of the dreams."
I mean, we've seen one of them. That means 2 more times.
3 times? This can't be serious, right?
I mean, at least he can live for 2 more times, or at least 1 more time, because I don't know the yeah, the last one. I guess we went through the first one, right? So she'll live the next one, but not the 3rd one.
The first time was a painful death when I was stabbed by the Blade of Dormancy,
Okay, that was the first one.
which led to all subsequent events. The script will always come true, but in a way that will only be revealed when that page is turned. So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. If all goes well, my efforts will provide crucial support for you. Only by achieving victory in this battle can we secure a future for Penacony. And only then, my 3rd and final death won't come true in the most terrible form.
The most terrible form? Does that mean...
The true death, where everyone in Penacony loses themselves completely in the eternal sweet dream of the Order.
Okay. So not like an actual, like, normal death, but it's just a different kind of death.
We must do everything we can to prevent that.
Have you made up your mind, Firefly?
Yes. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you again for your assistance for the Astral Express. May we meet again, in reality.
Yeah. Farewell, everyone. May your trailblazing expedition never end.
Is this where I switch out Firefly with Boots Hill now? Oh, cutscene.
I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame.
Hey, that's the ultimate.
Against death. May we meet again in reality.
Dude, she's so cool, man.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the dreams. Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
You mean my 3 deaths?
Silverwolf told me about it. It's such a shame that it's not part of my script.
What?
Well, I want to live. I'm never afraid of death. The opposite of death is eternal life, and that's something I'll never desire. People die, and I exception. Death is like a script, a fate that cannot be defied. But that's exactly why we have to choose where we want to rest forever.
I agree.
Do you exist just to perish?
Are you not the same, Blade? The end you desire is not one dictated by others. If I were to die now, I would only be a weapon. I believe I should die as a human. Though its definition escapes me, isn't this the answer that ordinary people look for their whole lives? A name that can be carved onto their tombstone. A tombstone that belongs to me once bore the inscription, Glamoth's Iron Cavalry. Then it changed to Stellaron Hunter. But one day, it will bear the name Firefly. And all the brilliance she showed at the end of her life.
And I guess that's the end of her for now. I'm gonna guess this final battle.
That's quite unexpected, old man.
Hmm.
Who would have thought your crazy plan would actually work?
So is this back in the
Do all you nameless fools just act on a whim?
is this back in the past or the future now? Like, are we gonna see Misha on the chair?
I can sense that this
Oh, no.
false, sweet dream is coming to an end. The Nameless may be young, but they had the ability to achieve this goal. Just like you did in your time. It's a shame you won't be able to see it firsthand. Maybe I won't either. Once something fictional is seen through, it ceases to exist. Yeah, not just those Nameless. Even Mr. Wings is just like you. Stubborn, won't listen or give up, no matter what. Well, fate is unpredictable, I guess. If we weren't bound by those cursed paths, maybe we could have had some good talks. But in the end, we managed to do it. Now we can find solace. Remember how those idiots cursed us? They said, "Go to hell, you worthless traitors." Well, I don't know if they really meant it, but if longing for freedom means going to hell, then I'll be joining you soon, you fool. Let's get together and have supper again in hell. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one more thing. Here's to you. A glass of hello and goodbye, Trailblazer, to the imperfect tomorrow.
So like, is that? I heard in the dialogue that the the fiction people, they're gonna cease to exist. Is that where?
You're lucky
Does that mean
to
Gallagher's gonna
find
die?
Shelter from the rain. Let alone fresh berries.
I'm guessing Misha is also the same thing too.
Desolate place.
Maybe not the same thing as Gallagher, but since they already found the body, he can just like rest in peace, maybe. Or maybe still roam around.
I was just following the scent of life. It's particularly strong in a place like this. It's a shame these berries don't have much flavor.
Seriously? In case you didn't know, this fruit is pretty juicy. The only downside is that when you chew it, it becomes extremely spicy. Have you lost your sense of taste?
I can still taste certain things, like a faint sweetness. Before coming here, I stopped by a place called Orkron. It had barren
Orkron?
cliffs and nights lit by bonfires. Burgundy snow would fall from the sky, and when it landed on my tongue, it tasted like raspberries. The flavor wasn't exactly sweet, but it left a lasting impression. When I think back on my past, I realize that what's tying everything together isn't the big events, but rather these small yet unforgettable moments. Don't worry about it. Losing oneself is a reality that every self-annihilator must face. At least I haven't completely lost my senses and memories yet.
Well, congratulations on adding another footnote to your journey. By the way, are you always alone?
No, I had a companion in Orgron. She's a short, nameless girl who aspired to explore IX. She always said she'd walk a path deeper and farther than Akavilis.
Didn't realize she meant a nameless. That means she's from the Astral Express, right?
Quite an ambition for such a small girl. So what happened?
She became stagnant water.
Well, my condolences.
Condolences? I don't think them. The girl left with a smile. She never regretted her choice and most definitely wanted me to say goodbye with a smile. So, that's what I did.
That's proof that you're grieving for her.
Or perhaps I'm just afraid.
Afraid? I rarely sense that emotion from you. What do you fear?
I'm afraid I'll forget the 30 days I spent with her. Just like all the other days in my life. Most of them have already washed away with the rain, disappearing into an unseen realm. I fear that those vivid red memories will fade away too. There isn't much color left. And besides this faint, warm red, there's almost nothing.
Hard to imagine. A ranger accustomed to bloodshed, destruction, and chaos finding warmth in red color.
Because I have experienced this warmth many times. Long ago, I promised someone that I'd bring it to more people. And that for every remaining moment of my life, I'd strive for a better ending for all. As long as this red color still lingers, I have a chance to fulfill that promise. It represents a burning fire, blooming flower, the berries in this cave, and life itself, fleeting yet still dazzling. In the end, it will lead me beyond the horizon of existence. And on the other side, I will cut off nihility.
The one blessed by the sleeping and shapeless is considering how to kill them. That's truly pure nihility. But you're right about one thing. After spending so much time near this stagnant water, only when I look at this vibrant red fire do I realize that I'm still alive.
When will this rain ever stop?
Perhaps when the sorrows of the departed have finally quieted down, the sky will clear up.
Oh, 4 more hours now. Hey, you're back with Boots Hill.
Have you heard of a planet named Biari Scamandros, Don
It's a
Han?
long name.
It's one of the paradises under the influence of the Harmony, a sought-after wonderland for the inhabitants of the Dardanu major and minor systems.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if I really... Yeah, before we continue. Not sure if I fully understand the whole thing when it came to the Acheron story there. Seems like she's been living for a long time and that her memories are like failing her. See, that's one thing that I've been noticing, like going around. But also, apparently she cut herself off from I guess the Aeon of Nihility, which sounds pretty extreme.
Half an amber era ago, the family held an unprecedented festival there. And after that, everyone on the planet became part of the family.
Dang, that's kind of scary.
Do you think the same thing will happen on Penacony?
Yes. Or how else can we explain it? The family deliberately used the Watchmaker's invitation to keep all the Pathstriders here, but banished the Emanator of the Nihility.
Because of the Nihility, I'm rarely affected by the power of other paths, but somehow I can unconsciously infiltrate them. Maybe that's the risk they're trying to avoid.
I would disagree. Bioris Scamandros is not part of the credit system or connected to the Silver Rail. It's nothing more than a remote civilization sheltered by the Harmony. But Penacony is different. If the family messes with Penacony, that would be like declaring war on almost half of the factions in the cosmos. They have no reason to do that.
No, they don't. If they truly serve the Harmony, that is.
Oh, is this where it gets revealed that it's the Order?
What do you mean?
The path in Penacony is impure. The Harmony here has impurities.
Do you remember the ancient swarm disaster? Tazeront, the propagation, brought endless havoc to the universe, and it eventually evolved into a fierce battle among all eons. Two paths lost their eons in that war, the propagation and the Order. Coincidentally, their downfall is related to a certain eon.
That is really cool. I never knew there was more paths. Like, I don't think I've ever heard of Order before, or propagation. I know there's like, I guess, Harmony and Hunt and Destruction.
Sheepe.
I know there's more.
Legend has it that they participated in the crusade against the Imperator Insectorum and devoured Anna the Order for unknown reasons.
Holy forgaroni. So
Forgaroni.
you're saying that the two leaderless paths are working behind the scenes?
But I don't see any descendants of the propagation in Penacony. Could it be that the remnants of Beyond the Sky Choir are hiding within the family, trying to resurrect a fallen eon?
I can't say for sure, but they're definitely planning something for the Charmony Festival.
This is getting way too complicated. Is this why you want us to leave Astana right away? Are you giving up?
The Charmony Festival will start soon. There's one thing that I need to confirm no matter what. A warp jump is the best way to do so.
Time is running out. I have another plan.
Hold on. Are you thinking
Oh.
using the Jade Abacus of Allying Oath?
That means we're gonna get the Lafu here. Wow. Just like that? I thought maybe we'll be using that for like a final battle type thing. Or like, you know, in the distant future in the story, where we fight the ultimate evil. We're gonna like maybe gather all the planets and let the Lafu is one of them. And be like, hey, remember that Jade Abacus? No, I guess it's now. Okay.
Exactly. The assistance from the Lawful Cloud Knights would
That's
be
pretty
enough.
cool. I think this is really cool. Just like imagine like, you know, because we saved Mondstadt and then we went to Leeway. And then like let's say there's a situation. Well yeah, I guess the whole thing at near the end of Leeway. That we can also just like, you know, call help from Mondstadt to help out. That's what it feels like here in a way.
Think it over carefully. You can only use that once in your lifetime.
Yeah, I agree. I really thought that's gonna be used like for a final battle, like really a final battle at the end. Like, do you recall that Jade Abacus?
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are... They're also once-in-a-lifetime treasures.
But like in my opinion, I just feel like, you know, for us, we have it under control. I'm sure they don't know that, but I feel like we have things like already set. Like I don't think we need a Cloud Knights, but I'm sure they think so. Okay, what's up now? 3 more hours.
Are you the only one here, my child? The Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. And IPC starships are gathering towards Astana.
Man.
This is a crucial moment for us.
It is.
So, where is the chosen one who harmonizes the very sounds?
Why should the chosen one? Robin?
What do you mean, Master? I'm right here in front of you, aren't I?
No, the text said Robin.
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charlie Festival in our plan.
Okay, so I'm guessing he's gonna like do a little double cross here, and like I don't know if like Robin is supposed to be like a sacrifice, but then Sunday rather sacrifice himself instead.
But the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order, so I'll take her place.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
If you consider this a betrayal, well, there can't be two suns in the sky. I'll step up and take down the other sun if necessary.
Do you believe in karma?
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours, and I have mine. And my karma has nothing to do with you, Mr. Gopherwood.
Yeah, I feel like that was obvious, just the way. I think that was a reveal that Dream Master was Gopherwood. I assume. I haven't heard the connection there. But you know, just the way they talk, it just sounds like it would be the... Like, Gopherwood's that one adult, right? That they were talking to when they were kids. It just felt like that to me.
Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant your wish.
Well, the compromise came sooner than expected. Why?
You and your sister were born as twins of the Order. And one of you is destined to follow this path to the end.
Is this part of your plan?
Of course. You're still as clever as you were when you were a child. The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the harmony and reveal your karma.
I have one final question, Master. Why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world instead of a city filled with hope and dreams? Why?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It's for justice, my child.
Justice.
If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make the same mistake as the Harmony did.
So, it's not you who manipulates the dreamscape with the Stellaron, but...
Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,336 souls of the Oak family have dreamed of this moment too many times.
Oh boy.
shall ascend to the heavens, becoming the scorching sun, bathed in my light. My people shall flourish, while all evil shall be eradicated.
2 more hours.
This
It's
is
counting
the
down.
interior of the Penacony Grand Theater.
It's quite exhilarating to be flushed into the air by Soulglad. But why is the venue still closed when the Charmony Festival is about to start?
And not only that, the entire theater is eerily quiet. No audience, no staff, no one around.
Looks like the Charmony Festival was a flop at the box office.
Yeah, I wonder how many tickets. Hey, that's not what we should be concerned about.
I like how she just tried to play along with it.
Let's explore around. Be careful, everyone.
There we go. Got the hat as a sticker. I feel like we should have gotten that when we got the hat. It's very eerily quiet. It's actually kind of disturbing. Well, look at that. Oh, wait, do we gotta fight that guy to get the chest? Or can I just, like, get in there really quick? There we go. Just do it like that. Yeah, I feel like there might be a final battle here. Then in the next video, I guess maybe we'll finish things off. Am I really near the end?
Gosh, the atmosphere here is so creepy and unsettling. Even if there's no audience yet, there should be some staff around. Why is it so silent?
Yeah, I think it's more meant to be like a battleground. Or like, you know, maybe with the birds and stuff and the people, like with the Dream Master. Maybe it's done in a way where like the people, they were like controlled by the Dream Master and now they're like lifeless.
Please stay tuned.
There we go. Alright, let's go see what this is about. Yeah, this is very creepy, man. Okay. Got this person here. Kind of confused. Like, these are all like... where are these coming from?
Yikes, they scared the life out of me. Why are there so many puppets at the ticket office?
They won't suddenly start moving, will they? Oh wait, hold on. March, behind you.
What? You're so annoying. Stop scaring me.
Are these puppets part of the stage setup? Even so, it's so eerie that the entire front hall is empty.
Yeah. Alright. But yeah, I think we'll continue on next time. I think I'll just go ahead and end it here. Well, we gotta go back here, right? Is there gonna be a cutscene? I guess we'll go through this first if I... No, I can avoid it. Okay, I just want to go to the space anchor here because I want to be able to do my dailies and heal up afterwards. Yeah, next time we'll, I guess, face Sunday. And then, yeah, maybe finish things off. We'll see. I'll definitely need to check that one video again that I showed you guys. Like, that was like 20 hours long. That had the full quest of it. I'm kind of curious where I am because I feel like we're near the end. But, like, what if it's a thing where, like, I beat Sunday? I'm sure he's, like, the final boss of this whole place. But then there's, like, maybe 3 hours of, like, epilogue. What if it's like that? Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and end it here. That'll be for now. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good